So full video disclosure, I'm going to do the feedback, inside out feedback demo without water today, but typically what I would do, in fact always what I would do, is take the whole class to a break room and definitely use water so I can pour and show what it looks like to be dumped on with outside in. And so today no water, just for the demo. So what I'd like to do is demo what it sounds like and what it feels like to have outside-in feedback versus inside-out feedback. So I'll start with the outside-in feedback. This is kind of typical. See if you've ever experienced this. We've got the coach, we've got the coachee, and I'll go around and what do you notice? Yeah, there's water in both cups. Okay, so keep that in mind, right? There's water in both cups. Okay, so as the coach, okay, so Fred, hey, I want to thank you for doing that sales presentation last week, because that was a biggie, that was a big client. And I think you did a really nice job, but I really have some suggestions that you need to hear. So Fred, first of all, it went a little long, right? It just went a little bit past our timeline. Also, Fred, you weren't able to answer one of the questions that one of the senior leaders asked, so that was a little iffy. Fred, too many bullet points. Yeah, too many bullet points. And Fred, that tie, yeah, what were you thinking? Ooh, that tie. Okay, so now what's going on? Yeah, Fred is overflowing, literally. How much interference does Fred have right now? Yeah, have you ever felt like this? Have you ever been guilty of this? Yeah, outside in, it's too much. Is Fred listening anymore? Is he able to hear or receive any feedback? Probably not. Okay. So what I'd like to do now is demo inside out feedback. And notice the three questions. We heard these a few minutes ago, the three questions for inside out coaching. And what I'm going to allow Fred to do is empty his glass first. Empty his glass first. Okay, so let's take two. Inside out coaching, inside out feedback. So Fred, hey, I know you did that sales presentation last week, big client, and I'd love to discuss it with you because I think it went quite well. So do you have some time now? Sure. So Fred, what do you think worked? Well, I did this, what else, Fred? I ended on time. I was able to answer some questions. Absolutely. What else? So Fred, is there any place you felt stuck? Well, there was that one question I didn't quite answer. And it was one of the last ones and I really couldn't answer. So what might you do differently, Fred? Well, I think I need to think through some of the questions that I get. I'm not, that was unexpected, and I kind of should have known that question was coming. So Fred, I think you make some really good points. Can I offer one suggestion? How about you and I get together and role play some of the possible tough questions that we might get from clients? How about that? Sure. Okay. All right. So applause, applause, applause. What's the difference? What did I do? Yeah, I let Fred own his own feedback. As an adult, he knew some of it. What went well, what didn't go quite as well. Let him share his stuff first. Get his interference out. And notice how many suggestions did I offer? Yeah, one, maybe two. Can we hear one or two suggestions? Yeah, not 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. Questions, comments, any observations that you want to share?